Alright, today I'm going to be talking about adoration. Very long-awaited TikTok because I kept on messing it up. Alright, so we're going to be talking about what adoration is for people that don't know what it is. You know, gotta inform. Alright, so many people know the Eucharist. If you don't know it, it's that little piece of bread, or sometimes it's larger for the priest, but it's normally like this big. You get at every Catholic Mass, you get at a few different kinds of churches, like Protestant churches, but I'm not sure which ones. They don't do it every time, and it's more of a symbol, not of that it's Jesus himself. And many people take it the wrong way. They think it's a symbol, just like the cross is. It is not just a symbol. It is literally Christ himself. So is the wine. It's Jesus himself. Like, guys, the Bible literally says, eat my body and drink my blood. At the Last Supper, he tells us what to do. He tells us what it is. It's not a symbol. It is not a symbol. And guys, no ordinary person can just walk up to Mass and be like, I think I want to get some Eucharist today. Like, you're not going to be able to do that unless you've done Holy Communion before, unless you've gone through like studies about it. Because we normally do it for like our religious ed classes. We do that. First grade, we normally get our first communion, and they teach you about it. You go through many different things, you learn a lot about it, and it's not just a piece of bread. It is Jesus himself. So we're not just going to give it to anybody. If it falls on the floor, the church they'll pick it up, like know where the spot is at. No one's supposed to walk on it. They will cut out that piece of carpet, and they will, I don't know where they put the piece that they cut out. I don't think they discard it because Jesus touched that. He fell on that. They will replace the carpet in that spot. That is literally how like important he is. That's how important the Eucharist is. We are not letting someone step where it landed on the floor. We're cutting out the carpet and replacing it. It's like if we spilled the wine on the floor, if we spilled his blood on the floor, we're cutting that piece out, we're replacing it. And like, guys, it is not just a symbol. And many people will say, oh, you don't need Eucharist, you don't need to eat it, it's not that important. Yes, it is. He literally tells us to go out, to eat his body, drink his blood, and not in like a weird cannibalistic way, because atheists will be like, oh my gosh, that sounds so weird. No. When you get Eucharist every Sunday, it is refreshing. You feel good. And many people, many Catholics or some Christians that do Eucharist, when you don't get Eucharist that weekend, you physically feel it. You feel like off that weekend. You're like, damn, really need to go and get some. Like if you're sick or something and you couldn't go. Like, guys. And it's like, if you don't want the Eucharist, then you don't want Jesus. Because he is literally, that's his body, that's his blood. He is literally there, presenting himself to you to take. Like, guys. Okay, so wrap up on the Eucharist part. So now, getting into adoration. So honestly, I went to this church Camp Damascus. I went to the Michigan one. Their adoration was mind-blowing. Like, blown away, the most magical thing I've ever seen in my life. Honestly, I'm a crybaby during it. I was bawling my eyes out, and like they had live music going on, so you would be singing. I was singing, crying. I was doing all those emotions. And many people have different ways to react to adoration, because it's you and Jesus. Even if there's so many people around you, it's you and him. And he is working on you while you're sitting there. And you can talk to him, you can do whatever. And one girl that I go to church with that I got to know really well over the span of that week, you can feel the glow off of her from God, and she's jumping up and down, laughing with him, and I'm like, girl, I'm sitting right here bawling my eyes out, like tears streaming. And then there's people that like, they just sing to the music, like they're just in their mind, they're at peace, and they're just talking to him. It's like, there's not one right way to praise God and Jesus, like, guys. Alright, and adoration is where the Eucharist, Jesus himself, is sitting inside of a monstrance. A monstrance is it's like a big gold thing, like a gold stand it stands in, and normally they have like rays of like gold out of it to make it look like the Son of God, the most powerful light. And it's honestly really beautiful because it's just this big gold thing, and in the middle you just see him there, and it is amazing. And honestly, adoration is my favorite thing in the world. There's nothing that will give me more joy than that, to be honest. And it's so nice because you get to be one-on-one with God. You can feel him changing you, and it is just so relaxing and peaceful. Even if you're crying, you're not crying out of sadness, you're crying out of like, God, thank you, and you're giving him your struggles, you're giving him your worries, you're just letting him take over, and you feel it, yo. Let me just tell you. And like, it felt so good when there's at camp, when there's everyone around you praising him. It was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life, ever been to in my life. Like, honestly, it was beautiful. Everyone needs to go to adoration. And normally adoration is not like at church camp. Normally he's just sitting in a stand, it's quiet. Normally sometimes there's a bit of people in there, like they'll have like 24-hour adoration at our church, so everyone, like, people will sign up for different hours, so there will be like maybe 2 or 3 people an hour. So you're just sitting there, it's quiet, it's peaceful, so you're just praying, you're praising God, he's changing you, and it's just super nice. So I really recommend, if you have never gone to adoration, try it. Just try it. It is really beautiful, and you don't need to go, like, it's not like First Holy Communion, like, where you have to learn about it. You can just stay in the presence of God and just feel him come over you, and it just feels really amazing. You go fully at peace. You're just in his house. You're sitting in his house getting to talk to him, and it's amazing. So I really do recommend. Also, let me know what I should talk about next. I think I'm going to talk about more about church camp, because honestly, top tier. But